Hello and welcome to SportsWomenConnect. My name is Regina, your host. Happy New Year to each and every one of you joining us from wherever you are. SportsWomenConnect is a platform for girls, women, and sports well-wishers to connect and share their ideas, experiences, and aspirations for women in sport. We'll continue to talk about key issues affecting women in sport with special emphasis on women in sports leadership. And today, I'm joined by a young lady in sports administration. She'll be talking about inclusive sport, or what we all know as sport for all. Madam, thank you for honoring our invitation.
You're welcome.
Kindly tell us a bit more about yourself.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you all. My name is Nagujja Joan. I'm from Uganda Paralympic Committee. I'm happy to be here with Regina on Women in Sports Connect Uganda. Yes.
Joan, quickly run us through your childhood and your interest in Paralympic sport.
Okay. Thank you so much. My name is Joan Nagujja once again. I'm a disabled woman.
Young lady.
Young lady.
You're not yet old. You're still young.
Yes. Sorry about my disability. When I was 2 years old, I was vaccinated by the wrong polio vaccines. Most of the children by then passed on. Some were affected with their ears being affected, some the eyes. But me personally, my right arm and leg got affected. They are very weak. They are all paralyzed. Like all my side is paralyzed. It really affected me in that way. But still, it never stopped my zeal of getting to what I want to do and where I want to go in the future.
Yes. Which is what exactly?
I want to be one of the top ladies in the Paralympic movement in Uganda, and to some posts which I have now is because of my confidence, and then my family never let me down. Yeah.
Joan, tell us briefly, growing up as a disabled child, because you said at two years is when you actually became disabled.
Yes.
How did that affect your life after that?
Okay. As you know, being a woman in Africa is a challenge. But just think about being disabled, and more so as a lady or as a woman. From the early years in school, people looked at me as a failure, as a curse. I can't do anything. And wow, it was very, very difficult for me to catch up. But at certain time or age, my mother talked to me, look here, you can make it. You are a normal girl.
Yes.
You're not special from others. Just be confident and know what you want. And that's why I am today, because of my mom's talks, mostly at home. What
about your siblings?
We are two people in the family, me and my sister. My sister took me to be like, I'm a normal child. They didn't give me this special attention. Like everything, like washing, doing like housework.
Yeah.
I do them normally because they didn't want me to suffer in the future. They taught me what to do, and I'm happy for that. I thought before it was a torture, but now I'm just thanking them. And to my sister, she was really a great help. Most times I was in school, she used to help me do this. In case I failed to do something, she's there for me. It is really, 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 to my family, they give me support.
Okay.
Yes.
We are talking sports today.
Yes.
What is your involvement in sport?
I have so many things, mostly in sports, but the first current thing, I was elected to be the president of the Para Swimming Association in Uganda in December 2016.
Okay.
And I was so happy, and probably when I look at my achievements, I think like, oh wow, I'm the president. It really gives me the guts to go ahead.
I am honored to have the president in the studio.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Okay, and then what else?
Then I also represent women with disabilities on the board of the Uganda Paralympic Committee in Uganda, where we talk to ladies on how to join sports in Uganda, because most ladies in Uganda who are disabled look down on themselves. They can't do anything. But my role is to talk to them, to encourage them that they can make it, and to join the different sports, because sports has taken me heights. Before I wasn't like this. I even fear for the first time actually, Reggie, you just are like, can I make it? How can I be looking like, okay, yeah, I have this confidence, but through sports, through sports, I've made it, because it has taught me how to meet different people, to meet all the kinds of people in the world, and that's where I am today.
Okay.
Yes.
So apart from being president and sitting on the committee, what other involvements what other activities are you doing with Paralympics in Uganda? First of
all, the best role is I'm a volunteer.
Yes.
Probably I'm a super volunteer, because I like volunteering with the Paralympics movement, because it has taken me heights. Most of my development, most of my achievements. I joined Paralympics in 2013, where I was given different opportunities, but the major one which took me to the heights was the Nairobi opportunity, where I was given a chance to go and study officiating with the International Paralympic Committee. And from there I never looked back. And when I came back to Uganda, of course I joined a different sports discipline, but mostly the swimming, that's where I focused on, because I knew swimming and I knew that's where I could get my opportunities.
That was your niche. Like this, I know how to swim. This one I can run.
And encouraging other ladies or other men to join swimming, because to me it has worked on me. It makes me fit, and I'm really grateful. I cannot say anything, but just to tell you, I like sports, but mostly with the Paralympics.
Okay. Yep. You've talked about Paralympics. What is the current status of inclusive sport for Uganda Paralympics Committee?
The current state is we are trying to go to the communities, mostly the grassroots levels, in the communities, in the schools, to teach them the different sports disciplines, like the wheelchair basketball, like the table tennis, the sitting volleyball, so that the different kids can join sports for the disabled, so that they cannot be dormant. That alone encourages them to love first the sport alone, and not to be dormant, not to sit down on themselves, thinking for them they're left out. So that's the major thing we are doing right now as the Uganda Paralympic Committee, to go to the grassroots, teach them sports, the different sports disciplines, and they can join the different disciplines, so that they can know what they want in life, and it can make them to go to different levels.
In your opinion, what is the perception of society when you get out there to kind of encourage the young children to join sport?
Of course, the first thing the community talks about, we cannot do anything. In the Ugandan society or context, trust me, they first say, what can these people do? Really? Can they do anything? What can they add to the society? But afterwards, they feel like, really, they can make it. They can do, like in Uganda, they can say, Basobola, let's go try to watch them. Okay, this is encouraging. How? Which, it is really amazing. And then after we get more fans on board, it's really amazing. It's really amazing.
Is there like a league? Is there a running league for Paralympics?
Yeah, definitely. There are different leagues, but mostly the best leagues which are enjoyed by society is the wheelchair basketball. They will enjoy them so much, and they wonder how do they make it with the wheelchairs. How, like most people who play the wheelchair basketball, they are too disabled, like their legs, and sometimes the arms they cannot touch with. But the games are so fun, and probably people after watching the leagues, I feel like, wow, they can make it, and it's really surprising.
Earlier, you were telling me something about a gentleman who made it in London.
Wow.
2017?
Yeah, 2017 and 2016.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the first people in kind is Dave Demong, who's one of our champions, our ambassador in the Uganda Paralympic Committee. First of all, in 2016, he made us proud. He got a silver in the Rio, Brazil. Wow, the country was amazed. Actually, the first talks were, how can he make it? How and where has he been? It was really amazing, very amazing. And then, as if it wasn't enough, then he went back to London. He got a gold, and wow, people in the country were amazed. And from that time on, we have a big number of people because of the gold, and other young people are getting, we want to get where a monk is. How can we make it? They're really inspired by Mengo's gold, and they want to reach there. And so when we go to the grassroots levels, they train very hard. They want to reach to the highest levels.
Because there's somebody they're looking up to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What other opportunities have come out of your involvement with sport?
Me personally, as Joan Nagujja, I talk this with joy. I've gotten so many different opportunities of meeting the champions around the world, like traveling to Sweden. It was really a great opportunity for me, and also invited by the UN. It was amazing meeting other people, talking about sports, because like I thought I'm going to be alone. First of all, I didn't know I could make it to Sweden. I had this thing in me, will I ever make it in the world? But because of sports, actually, it made me to go heights. And then meeting the gold medalists all over the world, the 4 times gold medalists like Caro in Sweden. She came in, she gave us courage. And
she mentored you?
Yeah, she mentored us. It was really amazing. And then also coming back to Africa, mostly in my country, Uganda, I definitely had to inspire other people, mostly girls, to join sports so that they can earn a living. That's the first thing. And also get different opportunities like study opportunities. Because to me, it has given me so many opportunities, like studying different courses with the Uganda Olympic Committee. Last year, I was pursuing a diploma in sports management, but it was a great chance for me. I didn't expect it, but I thank God for the UOC. It gave me an opportunity which I didn't expect, and I think from that time on,
things have become better and
better.
Oh, wow.
I cannot say much about my opportunity because as you see me now, it is because of sports. Yes.
Okay, John, having gone from your opportunities, which are so immense, what are the challenges for girls in parasports in Uganda and maybe the world over?
Okay. First of all, girls have less confidence in themselves. They fear people laughing at them, that they're nobody in society. And just even their bodies, they feel like something is missing on them. And to me, it makes me so sad, and which should be worked on by encouraging them, taking them for training so that they can gain confidence. And also that most time in Africa is men using them and they dump them there. And then after they say...
What do you mean by using them?
Like as a young girl, when a guy approaches you, probably he wants to make love to you, and then after making love to you, he leaves you there, probably makes you pregnant, he doesn't take you to his family, says, I can't introduce you to my family members, you are a curse, how can they see me? And I'm ashamed of you, I can't show it to my friends. To me, it makes me cry, it makes me sad. It really makes me sad. But what next? I must talk to my fellow girls to join the different clubs, like entrepreneurship clubs, which can make them busy, and also make them earn a living, like doing craft works.
So that they're not dependent on say, maybe the men?
Yes. And to me, doing that will make them better people.
More confident.
Yes. And better people in the society, so that they can also encourage other girls who are in the same situation to move ahead. Yeah.
So your biggest challenge for Paralympics is self-confidence.
Yes, self-confidence.
Besides self-confidence, what other challenges, as president of Paraswimming, what other challenges do you see or do you meet?
Of course, the other challenge is getting partners on board. It's very difficult to get partners on board because, like in Uganda, they can tell you, what can you do? What can you really make?
You must have a track record. Yeah, like you must have. If you don't have a track record, then it's difficult to partner with somebody.
No, like apart from that, because we've tried a bit to go to different organizations for some partnerships. They can't. No, you guys can't make it. You can't swim. But still, when you show them pictures, like, okay, we shall see. They are again surprised, actually. Yes.
So how are you gaining media attention? What strategies are you putting in place to bring more people on board?
Of course, I have the Facebook page as the Uganda Paraswimming Association, which has some viewers. Like at least we've gotten like 700 viewers, I think. Yeah, which is that. And also use my Twitter, then use our website for Uganda Paralympic Committee to get the some activities we do during the week, to post them on the website. It makes us to be seen all over the world so that we can get different people who can come on and support. Yes.
Okay. What advice do you have for fellow girls and women with special needs or let's say disabilities?
Okay. My first advice is they should gain confidence in themselves. And secondly, their parents, if parents are there all over the world, please try to encourage the girls that they can make it. They are normal children. They should not look down on themselves because they're disabled. You should give them this heart that they can make it all over the world. This is not the end of them. They should be happy for themselves. They should appreciate that they are normal. They have actually normal blood with others. It is just something small, and and possible to me, I call it I am a unique girl actually.
Yes,
probably I bounce a bit. Probably like okay, bouncing. So
did you just say you bounce a bit?
I bounce a bit. So
you have a beautiful smile.
So to me, I love myself. I call myself I'm a unique person. Yes.
And so every girl with a special disability should feel like they're unique.
They are unique, actually. They're unique from others, and to me, I just love it that way because nobody looks down on me. Nobody looks down on me.
Okay.
I am happy, but the first thing why I'm happy is my family has made me happy. They gave me this confidence because I feel I'm a person in my society because my mom and my sister and my family members took me to be a normal girl. They never segregated me. They never took me to the back when the visitors come in the background. They never did that. Like, Joan, you can make it.
Are you saying that sometimes parents put their children?
Definitely, some parents, most parents, because like if I give birth, an example, if I give birth to like a child, and the child is disabled, definitely they would call my child a curse. So what parents do, because I've moved to different societies, what parents do is to hide them in the background. In case you come in, you see these normal people, and the disabled child is in the background. And to me, it makes me feel sad.
That is sad.
It makes me feel sad. Yes.
So do you think sports can help all the other children who are disabled like it has done for you?
Yes, it can really help them. It can really, really help them.
But then what needs to be done? Because it can help. What are we doing about it?
First of all, I think to me, is to first give training the parents of those children. To first give them that, look here, your child is normal, try to encourage the kid that you can be a better person despite the fact you're that. Then when you get training to the parents, then after the child will copy what the parent has told her.
Okay.
Then she can get this motivation. Oh, I have someone to motivate me. I have someone who says you can make it.
That you're good.
Yes.
That you're unique.
Yes.
You're special.
Definitely.
Yeah. You can stand up for yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I did, because if it's not mommy, trust me, I don't know where I would be. She tells me, no, this is good. Let's go here. Let's go. And she's proud of me. My mom is my first mentor, my first motivator, and then the rest come up. I think the first thing in Africa is to train parents who give birth to the disabled people that look here, this child is as normal, this child can do anything, just keep on motivating. Then the rest will be done by themselves.
Keep on supporting them. Okay.
Yes.
Joan, very insightful words from you. If you had one wish for girls in sport, what would be that wish? Especially in Paralympics, what would be that? One thing that you wish for, or two or three?
I think my wishes, are very, very many.
Okay, let's hear
But
them.
my wish, mostly to girls with disabilities, they should love themselves. They should love themselves, and mostly take sports as a passion, because me, as Joan, I take sports as a passion, and it has taken me places. And also, I'm a very energetic volunteer in Uganda Paralympic Committee. I'd tell them to actually come and join the Uganda Paralympic Committee for different volunteers, programs, and to get the different opportunities, which I have now, and which I'm still adding on actually.
They're available.
They're
just
are.
waiting for people to come and take them up.
Definitely, yes. Yes.
So you're telling them, guys, come on
board, join us, and just have fun. Just make sure you know in your mind sports is a passion to you, not that I'm joining sports for money. No, first of all, it should be a passion. So that like, okay, do I love swimming?
Yes.
Do I love sitting volleyball? You first make it as a passion. Then after things will just add each other, like coming on board. Like the scholarships, then meeting other people.
Networking.
Yes, networking, yeah.
It just happens now after sport just provides that platform for
Definitely,
you.
Definitely, it does.
Okay.
Yes.
How many sports, should I call them activities, are you managing at the moment?
I'm managing mostly one. Like Uganda, I'm into the swimming department, and actually have a very good opportunity, which is coming next February, where I'm taking like 7 of my team, and one of them is a young girl, and she's amazing. She does all the 4 strokes in swimming, and she's going to compete with all other African swimmers, the Paralympic swimmers in Nairobi. I think they've been Kasarani, and training started yesterday, and I'm hoping for the best.
Wow.
Yes.
That's very good. So as your job at Uganda Paralympics Committee, what does it entail on a day-to-day?
Beg your pardon?
Your job at Uganda Paralympics Committee,
yes.
What do you do on a day-to-day basis?
I think essentially that job still is just a volunteer.
You still just volunteer?
Yes.
You turn up?
Yes. It's a volunteer thing because at least like every day or like thrice a week, I go there, see what's new, what can be done, where can I help. It's not really a job, it's just like passion and volunteer.
Volunteerism?
Yes.
Wow. How do you kind of get more people involved? How do you get more volunteers on board for Paralympics? Because it's special sports.
Of course, definitely. First of all, a person should first have some interest in the Paralympic sports.
Yes.
Because I cannot tell you, please come and join me, minus loving the people who are playing that sport.
Yes.
Then after, if you go to different activities like my swimming, when we go to a swimming pool, we get people who who are interested in the games, then like, okay, where can I help? Then they come on board. But first, of course, we first have to showcase, like going to the wheelchair basketball. Different people come and watch. Then after, they like, how can we join in? How can we help? But of course, first to showcase the different activities we have.
Okay.
Yes.
And Joan, I can't thank you enough, because when I see you, I see a normal person. I see a confident, vibrant, energetic young woman. So for me, I don't look at you as anybody different. That is the light in which I see you. In fact, until you told me like one side, I just thought, this girl, I think she just bounces. She has swag. Like I just thought like, no, I think she just has swag. But then later, of course, as we interacted more, then is when I realized, okay, yeah, it could be. But from the onset, it's hard for someone to know that, you know, you are disabled, because it doesn't show. You're actually sometimes, in my opinion, more energetic than some people, some normal people that I know. And as we come to the end of the show, we were talking about inclusive sport, or sports for all. The social benefits of participation in sport are thought to be especially important for girls, given that many girls, particularly in adolescence, have fewer opportunities than boys for social interaction outside the home and beyond family structures. Girls acquire new interpersonal networks, develop a sense of identity, and access new opportunities, allowing them to become more engaged in school and community life, as shared by Joan. And from us here from the studio, we say thank you for tuning in. Happy New Year. Enjoy the rest of the week. And that's all we had time for today. Until next time, goodbye.
Thank you.